Hello everyone, kapyan supply para sa isang para kanigi YouTube channel ko zonga. Kubay shibo ni plapin easy to videos ki beren zonga. But claim to slam mega point in zangi next topic. That is you exercise 10.2 jonka chapter 10. Okay, circles. The ko no ko number 1 ko ini. Ko from a point Q. The length of a tangent to a circle is kat no 24 cm. Taka A naka point Q. Dakan mawan naka point Q. Ka length jong ka tangent to a circle ko ongkom no ka day 25 cm. Kamot iyo. Suppose if this is a circle, let's say I draw a circle here. Okay. The kanan ka point hey. Ko from a point Q, the length of a tangent. Ko no naka ni ka point Q. Ka length jong no jong a circle jong A that of the tangent to a circle. Ka length jong ka tangent siya u circle. The connection siya po A. Tangent din A nang ni ka external point na siya to. Kan mamo u tangent. This is a tangent. Okay. Then Q kadi kat no kani kadi 24 cm. Ko ong hadi kumagi ka jengkli and the distance of Q. Ka distance jong A, ka distance jong ni Q na ka A. And the A from the center is 25 cm. Find the radius of the circle. Very easy. Tingit pa ni don center O. That is only the A. The A ka length jong Q from the center. Kanday kat no. Kanday 25 long centimeter. And gipat wat ik A. Gipat wat ni U A. Then my radius. The radius udah ni. Then play tingin ano ni SP. PQ or POQ. Okay. Tingin simi U. And Tim can along the form of what? In the form of a triangle where we know where exactly can now 90 degree. Is it here? No. Remember but nila puli ka theorem you that is theorem 10.1. Ba ayu ba u radius ulong perpendicular yo ya u tangent din day. Tilada ulong tangent means ke angle P kan long kat no 90 degree. Okay, if that is 90 degree, the kanu kan ka hypotenuse jangi. Remember, baka hypotenuse jangi ka de ka longest side that is, and ka long opposite ya ka angle that is 90 degree. That is the 25 centimeter. Therefore, in what your radius nitama. Okay. In use you come sistem badan ka right angle triangle. What do we use? Pythagoras theorem. In ong you ka number 1 mo solution kan ma in ong in triangle POQ using Pythagoras theorem. Whenever we use Pythagoras theorem, let them know bit more. Pythagoras theorem. Using Pythagoras theorem, that is the longest side. Kano ka longest side? O Q. Remember ba kata. If you confused, you can do that way. Okay, bang if you opposite OQ square equals to, and lali if you confused, if you kano ka day try longest, kano try ka hypotenuse. Remember but she said ming latib lada pim tu nang ni kano ka day hypotenuse. Remember whether kani na kani. Kan ma sin ka tambi ke a radius tingit bunde yun yun ke a ka lada kata ka angle kam in ka side ka bakam tam kata kan day ba ke a ka hypotenuse. Okay, equals to OP square plus QP square. Okay, where OQ, do we know OQ? Yes, it is 25 square. OP, but OP, we don't know OP, that is the radius, we have to find it out. And QP, they cannot, the 24 square. Okay, the 25 long, 625 goes to OP, you have 1. And 24 into 24 long, 576. Remember, then in that is 576 equals to OP square. Okay, there's 625 minus 576 long kat no long 49. The OP hangin sa lang ra O square long shini rong kala root. Is there any root jong 49? No, we don't have any root. The OP unde kat no mon OP unde kat no. Udan yes udan o root jong O 49. So sorry, that was O7 ma U7. That is 7 akat no 49 centimeter. Okay, sorry. Nta doing like what means OP jungi ude kat no OP jungi day 7. That is number E. Okay, the radius. The next bring in question number 2. The number 2 part ka ong kuno ni kasingli. In figure 10.11, if TP and TQ are two tangents, they can mabit without even looking at the diagram. Remember lada ka ong TP but TQ. Remember ngila puli ka A, ni puli ka theorem 10.2. Ka ong ka theorem 10.2 ni 2 hidden from an external point, hidden tangent, we have two tangents, that is TP and TQ. Are two tangents to a circle with center O. Okay, with center O. So let's draw that. Okay, and draw a circle. And they have two tangents, that is from the center, that is T. TP, TQ, and from center O, can mark it. Tekin don ki A undan be radius denam de that is perpendicular to the tangent. Ang ni sini denam de. Ta dangi pit bahai kan ni mo. Dangi draw ba jing sha kan long kum ni. Let me draw it properly. Pit kan long kum ni. No? So that angle POQ equal to the pet ni pet hani kadon kam ti side hang ni hanga kam long bhar mo ka ilong kom badan tang right ligi side. Okay, ta kadon south ligi side la kadon south ligi side that is angle POQ equal kadikat no 110 degree. Okay, there we know something about ke ekani kala along if there are four sides what is ke ek should cut shape along four sides should cut quadrilateral. So what do we know the sum of a quadrilateral? The sum of a quadrilateral is always 360 degree. That means ini plus kini angle bar or cut jangka quadrilateral can meet 360 degree. Okay, so ka no POQ equals to 110 degree. Ka no lada POQ along 110 degree. Ka then PTQ but there is equal to kan no. So let us draw you. Tangin niya thoshe ke iking item. To. Mentah ni. Pinwat ko mo pad ikan gazet jingkali. Mala ong ipi mentan something about ikan ni. Ong no but it is a quadrilateral. Lada ngalaan pin e okay something about this angle. Lada ngashi mika angle P, angle T, angle Q, angle O. Can I take that? And kitu kilong ka no 360 degree ka samjung ki denam de. So what exactly do we need? Kong PTQ. Tika angle T ami ngidan kam denam kadon kat no. Okay to ngi net thoshe kata so that pinai kumar. That is in a quadrilateral. Can mother mention with a quadrilateral that is a POQT. OQT. Okay, that is POQT. Nitip U we know nilabin ong ba. Can mother and I angle U angle P plus angle O plus angle Q plus angle U angle T equals to no 360 degree. The talk answer you sum of a quadrilateral is no is 360 degree. Because we know the sum of a quadrilateral is 360 degree. The sum of the angles of a quadrilateral. The sum of angles of a quadrilateral is 360 degree. Do om tama na matenteng yo ki om no ya bud ika side kam nega side ki angles on ki. The way we know P, do we know P? How much is P? Yes, ni tip ka P ka dekat no. Ta. Kum nang tip ba ka P ka dekat no. Ta look at this diagram properly. Tengok ang P kum no. Ngoong UA uni radius that is that touches the tangent ush dekat no 90 degree. Nitip na ka cherum tan pain wan denem de where we could say kata. Tilada ka ni ka 90 degree so will Q. Tingi ha wa sang ka T. Denem de takada. Now ka angle P kan dekat no 90 degree sorry plus angle O ngitip ong if angle O ngitip branding la daw shidap ong mantan 110 degree. Angle Q do we know? Yes, kada 90 degree kan room and angle T ngim that we have to find that out. 360 that is kini the plus long together long kat no long 290. The 290 degree plus angle T equals to 360 degree. That is angle T equals to 360 degree minus 290 degree. The angle T equals to cut no 290 minus or 360 minus 290 long kat no 70 degree. Means ka angle T ka long kat no 70 degree. Okay, I hope so. Last word don't hope you may confused. Okay. Number 3. Number 3 if tangents PA and PB, tangents P and PB, that means undan by external point that is point P. The mar ulong common amo P in between them. From a point P to a circle with center O. Are inclined to each other at angle of 80 degree. The first and foremost, let us draw a circle. Circle. And hakani ka circle kidon ke A ngong P kidon ki tangents. Atli ki tangents denam de. Atli ki tangents from point P. P yun PA kan ke P B. To unan upay na ne center. Kinang niyang tay. Okay. Ato that is ni O center O. Tamen tahang ni hapo ba ko ong ni jing kaliyangi. Ko ong ba from a point P to a circle with center O. From a point P to a circle with center O. Kilong kumno kini kilong incline to each other. Incline sa dadan sa tumot kumno mot lada kilong kumno kumbasanya mo lada ngadon ka jingkya hang ni kan no siya ni. Lada don jingkya siya ni kan no siya ni. Dinam day ko ang incline to each other at angle of 80 degree. Te mono banlong incline no. Kan mao ba ka angle P. That is the first in ong ka angle P kan day no 80 degree. That means angle P kalong incline ka angle U. Angle O la ong tan naman ta na siya ong. That is ka ong no from point P to a circle with center O are inclined to each other at angle of 80 degree. Okay, I hope so plus 2 into kilong incline means kilong kum no they are balancing no kala long no. Okay, I hope so plus 2 into ka ong then angle POA. POA. There. Sin ba ong ta angle POA? Do know we have to draw an imaginary line that is only dotted lines. Ba kan dan ka angle hang ni. That is kani mo kam dai barok hot kani. Remember that just this part POA. Na dai kam ta gila ong by angle O, kim ong ra kam ta ki ong no POA takada. That is the difference mo datem. Okay, where kani ngilab no as angle 1, kani as angle 2, that is POB. Okay, to ko ong no is equal to kat no. First and foremost hang ni. Lada hangni kumno ngina solve kani either ngila ban solve the ka ngila ngidan kami kani sa angle O bet dinam dai te menta hangni either ngila ban solve ngi pe kani ka jinong kung kate ka question badam dai nam dai or fila ban ne kumno. Remember if we can prove ba menta ka triangle menta da nga draw ki u line hani since bikilong incline ni we dinam dai da nga shimang ni if I can prove ba ka triangle POA ba ka triangle POB kilong kumno congruent to each other. If they are congruent to each other, therefore, ngilaban ong kumno. Ngilaban prove the sides. Lani the ki sides and the angles. Denam de. So, first and foremost, remember you can hear. Or you people have ne kumta or people have take a format also wearing in what the angle O because the angle yung nilatip. Okay, nilatip the angle A. We already know about angle A. Angle A kadika no ka angle A. Angle A kanay 90 kan mao am ka theorem U 10.1 angle B kan day ka no the angle O ngidan kam not exactly O pa de balay nga kam lele da katay pa de. Remember the only thing is that you have to divide them ta kada phya pin itang ka angle U POA hindi ka POB pa de. They're not asking for that. They're asking only for POA ta ka dawngin pin imo. Okay, kat kum ka number 3 that is need to be U in shim in U triangle EU kan mga ang POA and triangle EU POB. Ladang alaan ibig kilong kum no congruent. That means congruent kilong kum no exactly the same shape, same size, everything is the same. Okay, they're all similar but kidan ka same shape but ka size kalaban pair. Remember ye kata. Okay, improve the congruency jongki. Either ngilaban prove by you side by you RHS ngilaban prove okay. Okay, lang nila prove the katuro can mamo hypotenuse ka chute. Okay, ka side ka you can mamo ka to what you clad the heading ka heading nila prove ka by angle also we can prove the menta whatever ni itang ina prove the ka pa. The first thing first, what do you see between triangle POA and triangle POB? Ni iba uni OP open pia ki into two triangles then if there is no OP yam dan triangles actually then the therefore ngilaban u ba OP o equal yo OP bale you they are common in between these two triangles then okay the next pa dia menta OA but OB kide ki nitap OA but OB kide ki ki radius. Okay, so therefore kita kilong you itap ba ki radius ong ka circle kilong kum no ba kilong equal ba OB kide ki ki radius amount of the circle. Okay, the next part let's find out how many triangles taman tangin na pet you PA but you PB. What do we know about PA and PB? PA and PB are also equal. Tangbana ka padang itip ba PA and also PB kilong equal kan mao kat kung ka theorem iyo kan mao kat kung ka theorem 10.2 kung ano yung tangents from an external point are equal. Tingin ho kata ka reason kan tangents from an external point are equal, isn't it? Tangents from an external point are equal. Okay, the minta dang ipit hang ni nila the proof ni pat proof on one side 2 and 3 sides. Tingin o haban ong you nila haban ong minta nila haban ong ka triangle POA ka congruent kan mao ni for O sine ka triangle EU pin ong POA here ni POA kan mao kan long kum jo that is POB here I mean so sorry POB yes see. Okay, tingin laban ong bakilong kum no they are congruent to each other by EU kan ma pidi ban ong bet by side. Okay, congruency. Okay, the thing is that you don't come ngong PKA, you don't come triangle you POA. Adang alaban prove ba kini atli kilang congruent. Therefore, obviously alaban ong ba triangle POA ka equal ka triangle POB, something like that. Dinam de balay pa de. Balay nga ong kunta. Namar, we know about congruency. We know yung ki sides ng kilong equal and also ki angles ng kilong equal. It's not like kan mama kum similarity ki sides ki angles ti kilong equal but ki sides kilong kum no proportional, whereas ko congruency pwede kilong kum no kan mao ki sides ki kilong equal. Okay, therefore ngilaban ong mentahang ni kum no. Can I see menta ba because nga don kami katahi din namde, can I see ba ka angle POA ka equal ya ka a ka equal ka a ka angle POB. Can I see that? Obviously nga laban ong kumta din namde POB by you by CPCT din namde nga don kami katahi am gajing kalinga ka panikit ko ang bakilong no is equal to ka no pwede ka ang ngide namde tambaladang la prove bakilong equal obviously din namde nga laban mo amenta ta mentahang ni pwede. You could also write wherever ubi udan uir undan kan mamo udan udan pi udan kan maga to ki bang batay fix na I mean between congruency ki angle kilong kumjo bet we have to write it accordingly ladang ibaklang ina bakla may kato takon ma kan menta. Therefore, what do we know? Lada kini atli kilong equal. Menta, can I see menta whatever ngayo ka angle O. Hang ni silyang. Ka angle O, angle A, ba angle P. Dan nga siya may kito ki lightly angle. What do we know? Kidi ki triangle mo kato. Da nga siya may kini ka triangle. Therefore, kasam yung nga ni ka triangle kasi di ka no. Remember bet, kasi day ka no. It's always kaday 180 degree kasam yung ka triangle. Dalada kaday 180 hani. What do we know? Dalada ka ni kilong equal. Therefore, kani ka angle P, lada ka triangle POA ka equal ka triangle POB. Therefore, kani UP hang ni kala siya into equal parts. And make kilong equal to means obviously kan siya into equal parts. Kalong mo kani ka angle nang ni silyang kan siya sting kani ka angle ni silyang kan siya sting din de. Therefore, ka angle P jungi kan mau that is gini me ka as angle iru ngilaban ay angle as angle P bet. Dan ngilaban ay no half ru mo ngilaban ay okay half. Okay, I hope so. Last two adon to. Okay, to ngilaban ay ka angle APO ru ngilaban tho kum tara ngilaban tho angle P ru since we already know they are equal. Okay, talada kani kanum dai ra 80 bet kan dai yuman ka angle P ka plus ka angle O plus ka angle A kan equal ka no 180. Kan mau ka a sum of a triangle sum of the sides of a triangle are kano is 180 degree the thoe kata. Okay, taken ma inishim kani as angle 1 and kani as angle 2. Can we say baka angle 1 plus ka angle 2 ka equal ka 80 degree. Okay, ngala amin om ta tikini atli kilong kumno kilong ladam dan ekmat dan 1. Okay, the plus atli kanong you ngala amin tho aja ka jong 1 ngala am because since they are equal ngala amin tho be angle 1 both of them dinam day to when ngana 80 hang ni if you're confused they tho ra kani angle 1 equals to 80 divided by 2. Kani kan no 40 mod ka angle 1 jung kan dai kan no ka angle 1 jung kan dai 40. Ka zaka jung if da ben tho angle 1 and I mean hazaka jung p fila ben tho angle u u e pa dai jung u de kan no di 90 degree ni te bo dai ai u radius malang pa pen ni tangent kan mo the angle p dong di 40 degree plus angle o plus di 90 degree that is 180. Dekan ma ben tho ka to bang ong ip sum. Okay, angle o equals to kan no 90 plus 40 long 130 dengan stick la negative 180 degree minus u 1 u or if you 130 degree that's angle o jing in the kat noman angle o jing in the 50 degree. Okay, I hope so flash to into the therefore ila ben om ta ka dai kat no ka angle POA jing kan dai kat no POA da kan mamo angle POA ka jing ka dai kat no ka dai 50 degree. Okay, the next question next question part ko ong kuno ni ka next question Kong proof that the tangents drawn at the ends of a diameter. Kong no ni ha proof baki a baki ta ki tangents ki bala sha draw haka a haki ends of a diameter kan ma diameter unang kuno to ni draw shwe kata ka shape ni to suppose this is a circle with center O. Okay, and udan diameter uya ling bana ka way ka circumference uya ling bana ka center dinam dai of a circle. Kong no prove that the tangents drawn at the ends of a diameter to udah yun ya dinam dai ends pada kini ya that means kini ki tangents atli dinam dai ki tangents to ko ang kumno tangents of a kumno ends of a diameter of a circle kilong kumno bakini kibla sha draw on the ends of a diameter kini atli kilong kumno kilong equal ni ha proof ya kata. Okay, let's denote this as AB kani as PQ, tangent PQ. Okay, with center U ni center O and kiting ko M somewhere. Let's name this as U kani bikiting ko ni X ni dy bikiting ko ma. Okay, kateng zon ki ni ai tingin ong U yan ong ka given ni dan M kin ma whenever you prove kin ma fin tho x ke a given always remember ye kani ba pina cha do max the given you fin tho circle a circle C with center U a circle da kan ma tho ati ma ngan tho ni mana a circle C with center O and radius R and tangents U and tangents fin tho ro and tangents U tangent with the AB and tangent away pada udah A PQ. Okay, itu atli tangent ni. Tadi ni away tingi thua ki ongkom no. Baki ni tangents ki ongkom no ki parallel jong hai pada ki UA kan ma ba XY ulongkom no at A. Okay ma UA or I mean UAB ulongkom no ha X ulong you ting ko tangent. Okay, jadi kan ma thua tan AB at X kilong tingko tangent and at U ni pada at Y unma kilong kumno iong ingi hang ni iong kumno are parallel. Okay, are parallel iong kilong parallel kini tangents kipa tingko au diameter that is UX ber Y. Okay, parallel and diameter ingi dan and diameter in I bagi uang mo diameter U XY. Okay, diameter XY. Teman-teman ha proof U to prove kan ma bentho to prove ni ha proof you kan mau ba UAB parallel ya no UAB parallel ya PQ ni ha pen EM kini arti kilong parallel to each other. Okay, teman-teman kam nongin tho menta next proof la dang ila menta hang menta ko ong kumnong ni ha pen iba kilong parallel ni M kini atli. If I can prove ba kani ka 90 degree and also kani 90 degree and also kani 90 and also kani 90 degree. If I can prove ba kini kilong kumno 90 degree each. Okay, and ladang ala ben prove kini because balik you itip ba one thing we know that is ka you ladang asya mani center sya uni point X. Okay, kidai ki uday radius tingitip you radius naka point of a tangent ubating ko at a new tangent that is point of contact X ngitip beulong kumno it's always 90 degree. Taladang ala men proof kini baka angle 1 angle 2 let's say angle 3 ba angle 4 kilong kumno kilong 90 degree therefore ini kelas kan tamenta what do we know about parallel you kita common proof ma kan mau in proof you ke improve you kan mau improve baka angle 1 katay ko mo fi x bar y la lang mo UAB equal you proof mo in pin la rangalaan pin fi ong fi kumno ikito atli tamenta first and foremost if this is a parallel line. Okay, if this is a parallel line has what ngitip lada udan parallel line kumto usdan ni uni transverse bakat iki din nde ba divide iki kidun ki angle ba create dynamic ki corresponding angles kidun ki alternate interior angles taman tala dangala and proof since we already know kat kum nakajinkali we already know ba OX ulong kum no it is the radius on circle dinam de therefore Rao di radius on circle. Okay, OX. Therefore, ngitip ayu radius on circle. Ulong kum no ya uni tangent. Ulong kum no ka angle ka ba create hang ta kas 90 degree. Therefore, pa de mo. Ngayon pila da kani ka 90 degree since we already know na ka jinkli that is ka theorem 10.1. Therefore, the ngipit kani kan mau tu z bang ip. Therefore, ka angle 1 kan equal na mi ka angle angle 4. Denam day talalangalan proof kita bekilong equal that is from alternate interior angles. Therefore, the angle kani let's denote this angle 2 kani angle 3. Angle 2 baka angle 3 kilong equal. That is alternate interior angles. Therefore, ngalaban ang bekilong parallel denam day. So, kan mawan tho ayu mon in shim ayu. Kan mawan in shim kate. That is in shim prove baka angle 1 kalong equal ya ka angle angle 4 ngong ifi and angle angle 2 and angle 3. That is in shim ki angle mo. That is menta we already know we know ba you da kan maban tho iti angle 1 angle 2 da ikateng angle 1 equals to angle angle 4. Both of them are alternate interior angles denam de alternate interior angles. Okay, there are angle there ka angle 2 ka equal ka angle 3 ka jo ka reason. Okay, ka jo ka reason If they are the same angle, therefore ngilaban ong you, ngilaban ong mentam, therefore ngilaban ong baka AB, kalong kum no, parallel ka PQ. Na proof kat kum nakate. Okay, I hope so class 2 and 2. Flaban proof from any flaban like corresponding also, whatever is convenient for you. Okay, I hope so class 2 and 2. If you are confused, then po sa next question, that is ka number 5. The number 5 pat ko ang kunuhingi. Ko ang proof that the perpendicular at the point. Ko ang no proof yo tao uta perpendicular at the point of contact. At the point of contact to the tangent to a circle kalong no passes through the center. So let's draw first a circle and a tangent. Mean like mark. So I'm draw a circle and a tangent. Okay, let's name this as A and B. The point of contact X. The center O. Okay. Tingin tip bullshit lang kung to tama. Dami niya pedangin ta. Ko ang proof that perpendicular at the point of contact. So, perpendicular at the point of contact. Ini draw siya ta. Perpendicular at the point of contact. Di uniyam X point of contact. Okay. At the point of contact. Ko ang yung to the tangent to a circle. To the tangent. Okay. Perpendicular to point of contact. Your tangent to a circle passes through the passes through the center. In simple term, come what you have proof ba uni radius jong circle uyat na naka point of contact. Uyat na naka center of a circle. Obviously ladang draw nang niru unyat hi na point of contact. Ladang draw siya niru unyat hi. Ladang draw tangent hang niru unyat hi naka center yu habyat. Then regardless ladang draw siya niru unyat hi lalaw no tangent hang ni. Unya di naka point naka center dinamde umla banlat naka center, therefore ilaban ong since we already know kat kum ka A number 5 mo, since we already know ilaban ong no ito ba radius ulong perpendicular yu A yu tangent tik na if tip kani kan mau ka A ka theorem 10.1 ni already know, therefore ilaban ong yu radius will always pass through the center. Ula banyak lat na center. Yeah. Radius uhab yat bin no center. Uhab yat ling ba bin no center regardless. Then yat ling ba means communicate. Nya pass kum tu. Then uhab ling ko be ka center. Na isdan radius mangandro kum tu. Yeah. Jula bin long radius ta kada. I hope so class 2 around to. So that is your answer. Okay. Tingin po sa next, that is ka number 6. The number 6 part ko ang kumuhingi ka jingkali. Number 6 ko ang hingi the length of a tangent. Ko ang kumno length jong a tangent from a point A at distance u naka point A mo kan mau kani ka jingkali kanong confusing kandet bit bahapre. From a point A at distance 5 cm from the center of the circle is 4 cm. Find the radius of the circle. Ko ang no ba uta length jong tangent kanong yu from a point A at distance u kamday kam tama. Kani ka length of tangent ka define no the length of a tangent is 4 cm kala ang pa. Ka length jong tangent kanday ka no 4 cm. Ta lada fi confuse ngan sa ay fi ka check kono fin calculate kani. So let's draw a circle first. And undan tangent, remember ya kata tingin draw nang ni point of contact nang ni. Okay, and there will be a tangent from here, from the external point. Okay, uta tangent la angkom no ba uday from a point A. To uni tangent di A. Okay, whatever flab name this as O. Okay, and can give this as B since kikamang A ni. Tekani ka nakani ka point A, siya tangent from siya kani ka circle that is uni tangent. Unday ka no 4 cm. Te wajud klumar ngong if bala if klumar. Teka ong ipahingi from a point A at distance u ka distance pare 5 cm from the center of the circle. Ka distance kanlong kum no 5 cm na ka A center of the circle. Te tangent ushu la sa nya intina us center jong ka circle jula unya bini naka corner kan mamo naka khip bet kan mo jula ban nya ding ba lu ya ding ba bis tat ni ru unde we ni tap di sakin de ru tangent de nam de. Therefore remember kan to unya de kan no de 5 cm the way the radius in unya de kan no ni tap ni de 90 degree kan mau okay radius ni habal ni radius. How will you differentiate? It's easy. It's hard for you if in what you can also pilaban pen compare kumi. Remember, menta kalau ong paingi benawat yung radius. Then we know something about the hypotenuse. Hypotenuse ngi shita be ude longer side. Then how can 4 centimeter unde hypotenuse ngi ula bende 5 undi side hypotenuse ngi dende 5 ngi te bo ude bahaya do denam de hakani denam de the obviously unde hypotenuse ngi man ila ben ong menta using you kat kum ka number 6. In use you using in ongma in triangle AOB whatever using Pythagoras theorem that is OU into OA square kata kan kada ba finat bakla hang tu okay that is equal to AB square plus U OB that is the radius ni perpendicular mo OB sorry OR ni OB square where we know OA dekat no OA jeng di 5 square AB jeng di 4 square plus OB do we know OB no we have to find OB that is the radius. So we need 25 minus 4 are 16 Shanice dan OB square 25 minus 16 long no 25 minus 16 sa 9 equal your OB udan square mangarang sini kala root the OB jeni dekat no perfect square jeng 9 they 3 okay 3 ah teman OB dekat no therefore the radius of the circle dekat no they 3 centimeter teman tu ikani okay what do you confuse the next question that is number 7. The number 7 pat kaong kumnoyengi kaong 2 concentric circles are of radii 5 cm and 3 cm. Find the length of the chord of the larger circle which touches the smaller circle. Habuang 2 concentric kamun iu. Kan mah habuang 2 concentric circle sin kata ka kantin view 2 habuang 2m ya atlu bakanan circle atli. Tambah kumno kata ka circle pinya drop ni. Habuang 2 concentric circle kamun iu. Mut kita ki atli ki circle m they will share a common point that is O. Mut kan share common point means kawai ka barat hang ni kandan. Kawai ka ba here. Kumni. Okay. Mut ki circle ki ba share ayu ki ba share u common point ki shong you concentric circle. It could be 3 concentric circle also. Okay, kila amna sa kawai ni tamakin share you common point that is O. Okay, kindai ban draw kawai hang ni kawai siya ni. Kamdai kopta. Okay, I hope so class 2 and 2. Kaong no of radii 5 cm but 3 cm. The season ong nang ni nga ade ban so turuk pa. Kaong kumno sebab ong radii kan mau ben o 5 cm undi nam tak ba here radius and o 3 cm undi nam tak ni ka ba. Okay, tangin na draw hang ni ma. Ni nak confuse. Undi day 3 cm. Ano ba here ngila ban ach po that means nang ni hadu hang ni uday 5 cm. Okay, kaong kumno find the length of the chord. Kaong kumno find the length of the chord. Or find the length of the chord of the circle kabalong kumno of the circle which touches kaong no of find the length of the chord of the larger circle which touches the smaller circle. Okay, kaong no what dia ka length jong u chord ni te uya ning ban ka uya kum to mo tin ko batach ka ni u chord di kum to ni lab no diameter den de tamba un tin ku kalong pa u bas ta ka ni ka small circle. The thing is that the draw kumni ka diagram jong fi kan wrong. Blay kan wrong. Now my ba hang ni one thing is that you don't come and use Pythagoras theorem regarding Pythagoras theorem ni kenjing nande. They wabor redraw ka ni ka circle. Taladang ako apin ina some of you might make this mistake which is a wrong. Okay? Answer. Ka wrong ka diagram. Sino sa wrong ka diagram means pinsa confused. Okay, tingin niya draw ka draw ka circle kawai ka ba here and kawai ka ba red. Okay? Oh, tatangan draw na ani confused. Forget about that. Tangin draw ka circle hani ka red. And ka ba here kawai. Okay, center O. Ta. Mentangin draw ka uni uba red udan udan uday mi udan radius sorry that is 3. Then namday uni ba here udan nam tingin niya draw na siya. Ni kumtukan. Okay, bangin light clue mar. Ni siya nga ban draw ba uni kumtu. Okay, don't forget about this. Okay, uni center O, bangin light clue mar uni di 5 cm. Uni di 3. Teko ang no ngin draw sa ukwat uba kata uba kata kanika. So kalti yung tingku ang yama. Kan ma un tingku unong kum ni. Te hang ning lapet menta ni te payu un lada uni ukwat lada u tingku for this nanta kanika circle ba here uni ulade ude ukwat. Tang naman ta kanika circle ka barit pada ude uni ulade tangent. The once it is a tangent we know this is what 90 degree. Therefore mun kanika along ka hypotenuse ni kalong iyo opposite ka 90 degree. Dinande ko ang kumuingi pada ko ang find the length of the chord of the larger circle which touches the smaller circle. The hanging what we have to find this big thing kani baro. Dinam day, temen ta padladang shim ka triangle where ngan ni mekanima as AB u chord AB and D nima. Okay, oh C, teman C no ni mana C no tu. Ta. Temen ta hangi. Something adan kam u A u AB. Ta bala lang shim mekani kala along the form of a right angle triangle. Where ngan shim ba u A u OB jong u D u A hypotenuse and OC square plus CB square kineki uni OC di perpendicular and CB di base. Dinam day, temen ta pada kajingkali yang ako no ngahapan i u AB. Dinam day, there's something we know kung mangisit kinsa kamat. Can I say ba u AB u equal kay AC plus CB? Dinam day, we also know ladang itip ikatu, ladang atip ikani, ladang draw sa kaway kas iuhang ni, draw biang sa kaway ka triangle. Ti ladang atip ikani shiteng, obviously kani shiteng kan long nakam jo. It's gonna share the same uni ni 3 uni radius over here. Dinam day, the obviously nga alaaman chimik tu atling nga alaaman what you AB. Dinam day, so from there nilaban what the solution kan ma. Kan number ikum tu, kan number 7. So ngalaban ong iu, mo ngalaban ong in triangle iu OCB ngalaban ong iu ba OD or OB square equals to OC square plus U CB square. Then where OB ngitip day 5 square equals to OC ngitip day no day 3 square plus UCB ngitip ngitip CB day no. Then near 5 from 25 day ngaranas ni 3 9 minus equals to CB square. Okay, 25 minus 9 sa 16. The CB equals to 16 ngaranas day root ngaranas day square kala root, that is CB equals to 4 centimeter. The ladang atip CB, can I see mita ko maong IP? AB equals to AC plus CB. Dinam day, where what you AB? Do AB ngatip dekat no? O AC ngatip dekat no? Lada unia day 4, obviously unia day 4. Dinam day, the obviously kinang kumjo. Okay, I hope so we may confuse mo ikani. What do you confuse? Okay, where OC unong AU, OC juni AC juni undi 4 and OCB juni undi 4. 8. Mod ka jungi kan dikan no quad jungi jong kan ka bigger circle unde kan no unde AB. Talada pi kumar kan ni remember biang and draw ka circle ba fi he pinat bakla. Talada nga draw quad hangi. This is the chord for this circle. Inam day nitip chord di diameter hi chord tamba u diameter u di longest chord. Okay, udah ukor ingla bandro hai tak nak kau h tambah lada ula atam sa barang dia ukor di second na kan mama. Was you confused? Some of you might be confused. Dia kan long no uni ukor kta kta ni ka circle beret. Orang am touch tapi mama bandro ba. Kta ami kan ni lada kta ni ka circle beret long am kum tu kan ka circle beret kta kum tu. Tinggi te bawah lada kta udah tu. Dia tangent. Dia nam deh. The tangent mino lada ngi udah no radius. Udah no radius hang ni uni radius hi. Uni radius but jong ka longer circle, bigger circle tak kadang ma. Okay, what you confused? Tu udah no radius long lupa ni. Tinggi latip lupa nak ningin latip you. Na radius ningin latip bauri 90 degree. Kan 90 degree uni balong perpendicular ke tangent dia nam deh. Tu tak kadang ni alaman. What nak tu? What you confused? Ma kalong very simple. You just need to understand the concept if you asked to. Kamu tang to concentrate on what you but share a comment point. Kidi ki circle ki share comment point. Okay, concentrate circle. Okay, ta. Okay. The next pudding in point number 8. The number 8 part ko ang nuyangi. A quadrilateral ABCD is drawn to circumscribe. Circumscribe ayo a circle. Habo ang word circumscribe a quadrilateral ABCD. To ka ada lupa ka diagram, tama you should understand the meaning of circumscribe kamod ayo. Da kamdan ka diagram so that you will understand. Ko ang no kadang quadrilateral ABCD is drawn to circumscribe a circle. Circumscribe kamod ayo. Kalong ko ang concentrate tama kaslong kami. Kandan iyo, kandan ka circle, kandan ka daay mo, kandan ka quadrilateral. Kandan ka quadrilateral, that is four-sided shape. Kan circumscribe ka mo iyo, kandan hapo. Kandan ka circle kandan hapo, thick bit. Jong kani ka quadrilateral. Ka circle ka pa hapo, jong kano ka diagram. It could be circumscribe, jong ka triangle also. Kanong kamno kan touch kini ki edge kan. Kanong katalot baro, kan katangi kini ki bala kata am to. Kalau more of an oval kan ni kami circle tambah I hope so dah nak draw ba kan sa one shape hi. Okay, kalau kom tu kan makan tingko kan circumscribe means kan circumscribe kan circumscribe ketika quadrilateral kan dek ni mah kan dek quadrilateral. Iyo ko angum no proof that minta ko angum no proof tangin draw syu kan ni A B C D. Okay, ko angum no baka ni kan longkom no kalong kang hap ni baka AB unuri AB plus ka A plus ka CD plus ka CD tingi te bakini long parallel mo something like that dinam ding ina push kama ru ka equal ka A ni UE I'm also sorry did I make a mistake in drawing this diagram AB, udah macam ni mau D. So sorry, ni di C kami. AB, ya, come to more in order A, B, C, D. If you're not confused. Okay, AB, ka A, ka plus ya ka CD, AB plus ya ka CD, unya, kan equal ka A, ya kan ka AD plus ya kan ka C, B. Then happen is something like that. The hapo ay panipit ya kan ka diagram without even looking from anywhere, okay? We know something we know. Uni udah unya, namatakan ka circle, only from here till here, nanishting kan ya. Udah A, it is an external point A. That is, which gives us two tangent. That means in I cutting you hang here, in I cutting as only let's say only the P Q more in I cut kumbang you number PQ R ini di S. Okay, PQ R S in I kini ki point bekiting ko. Di kini ki point bekiting ko kidi ki A. Ngin which on point of ting ko kidi ki A ulada only di tangent, only di point of view, point of contact. Utu PQ R kidi ki point of contact. And A B C ba udi kidi ki external points of a tangent. Dai nam dai kidi external points of a tangent. Okay, to menta. Hapo bengi pet ya kani. Let's assume. Menta kum nung ilaban ong ba o AS ba o AP kilong equal. Can we see that? Because kidiki A nitip kat kung theorem 10.2 we know that external point of tangents from an external point are equal nitip ikata dinday ya atulupan naka A theorem that is theorem 10.2. Therefore ngalaban om ta AS equal and as EP. Definitely can see that. Talada ngalaban prove something regarding uni. Okay, temen tata nginepek ba. Uni AD ngidan kap member uni BC ngidan kap member kidan jinga day. Something gindan jinga day hani. Kum napa ngin proof in ong ma bangin laban proof ba uta AD wa UCD the plus lagi ki equal AB ba UCD. Day, how will you make use something like this? Menta uni AD uday ne mo tangent. Uday u tangent. Dinam day and uni CB uday. AB uday. Tang ba uni the external point dinam day dangas nang ni hang ni dang ala proof. And ang ning point sa nika point kini actually something related in laban I relation jung ki. Therefore ngalaan proof. How will you prove it kani? To ang AP so that not confused. Number 8 ma. Ka number 8 ni tip you o AS o equal to A. Yo AP equal to AP. The hapor ba pitho e kani pa de. Something regarding e kani. Ken ma hapor ba pitho e kani. Suppose bishim ni uni line ma. That is kum ni AS ngong ipinga simentan ma. Ma hapor bishim uni AS. Hapo jong uni UASM, hapo jong uni ASM. Tho uni uju ulan ni bishim. Kum ni external point di UD, pinjam DS but DR. Okay, pinjam hani AS, pinto AS. Next pinto hapo jong UD A, UD R. S D pinjam re UDR. Wat jushim kulmar mo. Shim beling ong ipi pinjam uju ulan tangan pin EAP so that insuk shibet. Hapor pilih ajingnya. AS nga siya equal yung AP. Teman-teman lang DS equal yung DR. Pinamlang ro DR equal yung DPS. Min ho siya po jong utubay. How ni uju ulay. Kin bang ini consider ba uni uju ulay? Wherever UAS udan, UDS ro kin lang ha same side. Okay, bangin na confuse ko mo. Okay, kan mau mo kata. And equal yung DR. Di kini kibalong hadzngay imne lay. Ginepet tang ibadang haju uju ulay. Teman tahang ni UA menta USR. USRM ngong IP USR pa der UCR ba UCQ udan dinam day the UCR ba UCQ pa pin tho shu a to pila man tho shu a kumbang ni shimi UBU ma uni UBQ dengan ma ngong IP ni tho something related ikiniro same side kinong tingin tho you wherever CR wherever UCQ udan UA de undan wherever UDR undan URC undan wherever UCR udan UDR undan hajo dinam day tangin tho sha kajo that is wherever CQ is Tomorrow DR CR din touch A din touch ni ba. Okay, was you confused? Anyway, UCQ din touch na siya. Ni, tabling in touch ni UCQ ro. Dapat nita UCQ undan na word way ngong AP but UBQ. Din touch ang ni BQ. Kin mabit same ngin sim na same tangent bit mo ngin sim na kumar and PQ. O and PB PB. Okay, ini touch ito. Then how do we know ikini? That is tangents from an external point U points are equal. Kat ko theorem 10.2. Kada ko lang very important ni pi bapinsong to ito ka theorem okay? Ta menta hang ni padingin sim kono. We could take menta kam no nilaban sim from this nilaban plus lang kini together and kini together. Bala you bangit tip ba UAS u equal UA yung AP. Dinam day. Therefore, US equal AP. We can plus them together. Dinam day. Dapat mentabling in plus lang iki together. Where uni UES, uni UES, but uni UDS, kidm kini ki arti tangents. Dinam day where you don't come you any kong do balengas ong ep hang ni listen properly now ma ni pin happen proof hang ni ba u a uni u a b that is uni u equal uni dr or cd dinam day u a I mean plus u cd sorry uni equal u a uni u a b plus you can b bc dinam day happen is something like that then ni plus ikini ki atling happen dinam day the therefore menta dang shim u a baleng ong ep pin shim u ds also so ES pin plus bro US DS ngong ip balik pin shimi gitu artli remember bahingin pen UAS do you know UAS but UDS kidi nam day uju tangent and they not from the same EU to kim share external pon uju tang bakin din no common point of contact ju di uju dinam day therefore ngilaan plus iki together un equal nam ED you don't come from ED you need ED we need for later dinam day that is ngadan come up is something ba UA kan ma that is UAD plus UA BC u equal like A that is AB plus ya ka C D happen iya kan ya dinam day therefore nakani ka jingkali ala aman proof menta ada proof te ki dinam day bakilong equally way talada kilong equally way teman therefore menta u ES but US there kinong ki points from an external okay I know so sorry kani ka tangent from an external point kilong equally way dinam day therefore takadaw ko I hope so class to a concept hin me confused where ngila ban menta haja ka jong AD in tho ayu DS plus ES DS plus U ES ngila amchi ma'am kini atli that is nyo na kini nyo atli ni takadaw masong ip balay pin tho alang so that pin ngo tho kani okay where we know they are equal since but all of them are equal if all of them are equal, obviously kilong equally way dinam day because the kilong no tangents from external point are equal. Taja ka jong UBC pin tho ayu pin I yung plus UBC pa daw no BC. Uni BC la is BQ plus U QC. Nitip mo BQ plus QC. Dinam day? Oh sorry. BQ plus QC. Okay. So sorry that is equal to AB pa daw no that is AP plus U B of P B. Bad. To minipit ba? AP baru A PB to unie baru nie ngishim day unie ngishim baru unie baru unie ngishim to unie baru unie ngin sayo then they since both of them ngong ip da dang song ip thok ka ju ka lain so that pencil to ek concept okay what I'm trying to show you the plus hang ni uni bu uni ni khen nang CD jong ni dekat no CD ngin pit ma CD jong ni CR plus U DR dinam day when ngila man thok no ni kum no ngila man thok ni jaka jong ngila thok ED plus ani nga thought BC equal kay AB plus kay CD mulu di utay di uni ulas dinam day uni CD uni therefore inalaban ang yo ya kanihi dan kaman proof I hope so class to don't be confused okay always remember ki external points what you clear ba uni di external point uni external points they since we already know ba kilong equal to obviously kilong kum since ngita ba external point for tangents from external point are equal to obviously kilong kum no they will be equal to somehow dinam day dingi plus iki there tangkat to I hope so pila ya so hope you confused okay dina po second next question that is second number 9 second number 9 pat ko ang kumulini ko ang figure 10.13 ko ang xy and x dash y dash are two parallel tangents dongin pet ya kini diagrams no kabang puli ba uniu xy banu xy dash but y dash kilong kumno kidi ki parallel ki parallel you tangents to a circle with center O the try bin draw hi ka diagram so that pin like confuse ma if you draw hi ka diagram pin so tho bai concept ko ang no ba udan taw center O daw ne center O pa de ko ang no yangi with center O ko ang and you and another tangent AB and another tangent AB with point of contact C with point of view with point of contact C intersecting XY at A and X dash Y dash at B prove that AOB tingin AOB kay equal ya ka 90 degree manghapon iba ka ni AOB ka lang no equal ya ka 90 degree tangin na puli bahasa si mangin like confused ko with center O and you and another tangent AB tapet mening la puli rupa ka jingkli banin kong bakini kidi parallel tangents and menta ka ong mengi ka jingkli ni ba ka lang no ba udon sa uwe utaw tangent that is un tangent AB and ano tangent AB ulong no with point of contact C ko lang no with point of contact C means uting ko akan ka circle and the point of contact unde EU unde C la ong mo ko ong no intersecting XY at A intersecting means kamot you ba uting ko uting khua ấy uting khua means uting khua uni uting khua vm uting khua mang ni hang ni point hayo uni u parallel uting khua ấy uni u xy ha u a at point a and how x dash y dash uting khua ấy how b ko ông nó nhà prove ba cái angle that is AOB kalau equal kan no nhà prove ba cái kalau 90 degree. So how will we prove that? How about we put a triangle ma? In pit ba. Kani kalau in the form of a triangle and so is this denam day. So is this denam day. Kalau in the form of triangle. So ladang ipit ba hang ni pit ya. Danga shimenta if I can prove something. If I draw hang ni uday ni radius. This will be a radius denam day. The ladang ngalaban proof hang ni. Suppose menta example ke angle 1 but kani ke angle 2 ngalaban proof. Angle 3 plus angle 4. Kini baro kini 180 degree. Angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, angle 4. Ladang share kini. Because ongi ngapan pia kimo into 4 parts. Okay, remember into 4 parts. Nama kumno ngalap nong baka ni kadi 90 degree direct. I can't say that. How is that possible? Denam day. Taminta. Ladang ngalapan proof kini baro kilo 180 degree. That is ngalapan proof something from there. The first thing first. Nitib baka iyo. Also, lada pi confused pilaban lekum no pilaban chin atli triangle. Kung no ladangi laban proof minta ka triangle to ladangi laban proof no ka triangle AOP ka equal ka triangle AOC. That definitely ka triangle COB can equal ka triangle BOQ. Denam day kata. So therefore, if we can prove by kiniki kilong congruent, therefore kaniki triangle barok kilong no, they will be congruent to each other. Denam day at some point. So tanginishimi kata bangin I can fuse. Okay? Tanginishim. Hindi one at a time. Don't be you in a hurry. However we can. Then marker number 9. Inchim you. Inchim in triangle in triangle AOU AOP. Anymore. Triangle AOP but triangle AOC and triangle AOC. Dadang ipit ikini triangle atli. Pila benda separately root dah confused. Triangle AOP but triangle AOC. Te hakini ki triangle broadly kini atli angle 1 by angle 2 ma kini gamang ong ip. Hakini ki atli ki triangle. What is common in between them? OA, OA pila benong lani whatever it is. Pila benong ba uni OA common side in between them then kami tho e kata congruency ting la prove dekat side ni dekat angle kadang orang batai banyak shape pula so tho e kita I hope so. OA equal ke A OA. Okay, that is they are common. Bikilang kum no ngong congruent. Remember ngilaan prove ki bikilang kum no congruent. Lalang prove bikilang congruent. The OA the next part dia. Minta ini pakai ni triangle. Tementang isa OA ro. OA OP equal them. Uni OP equal them ni OC. Kinong itu the other radii of the circle. Radius name radius of the circle. That's why kinong equal. OP equal to OC. Kena radius of the circle. The I bit kadaus that people like confused. Tementang don atli ki side. Ladang ayo sa ka way ka side or angle whatever it is. The therefore ngalaban prove ka din namlay. Tementang impes kay. Tah ginipit ba menta. Ladang I consider kani baka de ka triangle. Pit kani pit ba mo. Pit ba kani. That is then pit ani uri point nang ni. Then day uni do a external point. Lada kani ka de ka circle. Uni ulong nom external point. To kan draw if not confused ma. Nanti if ka jing draw guys, ya if not confused. Tementan ngishim kani ka triangle. Kom tu. Uni de P, uni de O, uni de C, uni de A shini kom tu. Pila ban draw da kumniru. Da fear confusion we could do this also. The season pet ya kani. Ni ta bu a ba uni u a kamlong exactly kumni mo kaya chatu kum to tanga should draw pet de ban should EAP ba not confused. Ni ta ba uni u AP ba ro AC kilong equal na kilong equal. Obviously ni ta ba kilong equal na ka a ka theorem 10.2 pila ban ong tangents. Kan mama ka to ba ka ong AP man ka po tangents from external point are equal pila ban to. Therefore that is AP equal ka AC. Then mark kung theorem 10.2. The thought mo ka reason pila ban on theorem 10.2. Okay. Pila ban pin thought bet that is tangents from the external point are equal. Therefore ngila proof it rightly. Therefore ngila ban on ta you ka triangle AOP ka congruent ni ka triangle you AOC. In are you by side congruency the thought Therefore ngila ben ong you mentah ngong ipim ne la lang ilan pu baka angle 1 angle 2 angle 3 angle 4 something like that tingi mening ai pi ka ngong ip ka ne angle 1 ka ne ka angle 2 obviously ka angle 1 kan equal nem ka angle 2 ngitip ba you ki lada ki side jong ki kilong congruent ki angle jong ki ro kilong kumo kilong congruent dinam ne therefore ngila ben angle 1 dan ip la ben ong equal ka angle 2 ma bele you lekan mau by cpct ma by cpct dan ip la ben tho angle you angle AOP equal ke angle AOC. Tapi kam tu thok dah kum taruh, pila ban thok dah kum taruh, whatever. Pila ban niem, dan ni pila ban thok. Tongan tu thok ni. For some of you, if you don't understand, AOP kan equal ke angle AOC. Kan mau by CPCT. Pila ban thok either like that, okay? Teman ta similarly pun thok no you. Kaju hi for same thing naman ta kan ni kawai ka triangle. Ngong ipi kan nong kum no. Ini happen i bakilong congruent. That is ka triangle ngin simu next. Triangle COB, baka triangle BOU. So sorry, COB baka triangle yung IP BOQ ngilaban ong gitu at liro same thing in shim mayo similarly in kasim karju irukom calculate that is triangle you COB baka kai and triangle sorry BOQ kilong kum no kini atli ngilaban ong bakilong congruent what triangle therefore triangle dakan ma hani rekom thok padi hang ni mo kan long you triangle BOC kan long lang kom jo dan yin pet hang ni shim kan ni BOC baka triangle COB ni thok amane kom ta BOQ I mean tengin do ra ngin thok lang ka jo ubi na nang ujo share same you same angle da rangin thok bi kom jo UC but UQ kin long kom jo dakan ma kan you kan congruent ni ka triangle you kan ma kan long congruent ni ka triangle you BOQ remember ya ka to what you confuse apa ro pi tho hang ni pada phimla ban tho kun mar ngala ong pi you can't write them kum ta kum ni kum tai kinong you kan ro by side the same thing phila ban ne kum ngili an tai phya tho ma ya ka to ro kan ma tingila ban ong you men ta therefore phila ban ong ka triangle you triangle COB kalong equal ka angle you BOQ phila ban ai kum bo ong ai pi BOQ phila ban ai kum ong ip angle 1 or angle 3 angle 4 kaniro by you by CPCT te lada if these angles are equal if these angles kilong kum no kilong equally iwe te lada kilong congruent also to obviously kilong kum no kani ka triangle kilong equal me kani ka triangle obviously kilong equal then do where ngong ip kani ngila ban angle 1 angle 2 kani angle 3 kani angle 4 bangin suk ban ken chebo ma therefore what do we know lada ngipet hang ni ini pet baik ni diagram. Oi pi kan angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, angle 4. Ini pen pia kan OC kan ma oi pi. Taladang alan prove something ani. Uni UPQ uday UA isn't it a straight line? The angle ka form ha straight line kas day kan no kan day 180 degree that is ki A. Itip ki linear pairs kan ki day na linear pairs kan ma how ka straight ka angle ka ba ki A kas day 180 degree and ka tangish ong ka A ki linear pair. Remember that. Okay? Ladang ilaban ang kumta means angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 plus angle 4 kan equal ka no 180 degree. The belay 180 degree because okay that is linear pair. Ting happen in bakalong ka no baka angle you AOB pin happen in sama ke AOB bakalong ka no 90 degree. There's something mentahan. Kini ki atli angle kilong kum iwe kilong equal tinam de te ladang asyam ni ka angle 1 kanir ngan chim angle 1 ngan tho angle 1 can I write like that obviously ngala ban tho kum ta din de therefore menta ngala ban ong kum no haka jaka sung kani ngala ban chim kani ka angle 1 kanir ka angle 1 ngala ban tho twice angle 1 no lan twice angle 2 also because they are equal ngala proof de hante dinam de tingin plus biang kanir twice angle 3 ni angle 4 ka ba phishim okay they can equal ka no 180 degree where how ni bual dan ngila chim common 2 angle 1 plus angle 4 dekan mau equal kan no 180 degree sedang ra auto stick kan no angle 1 plus angle 4 equals to 180 degree divided by 2 the 2 you nitip 290 degree the angle 1 plus angle 2 te mening shimik ang ong ifi angle 1 plus angle you angle 4 ngishim dai namdai jing sang adon kami kan ni ngam dan kami katiba na bat te haja ka jung ka tu ngin chim yu ngin tho ek angle 2 ina ba tho no hangi angle 2 hangi angle 3 okay bangin not confuse angle 2 hangi angle 3 Dan ni angle 2, ni angle 3 begin soket. Minta ke angle 2 bagi angle 3 ngaran kam dem dai. That is angle you AOB. Angle 2 but angle 3 kalau nom 90 degree. Therefore kalau long equally ke 90 degree. Dia dem dai. Therefore ngalaban ong no angle AOB is equal to kan 90 degree. Hence proved. Hence you proved. Nomor bela yun nila plus kita mo lalang nila plus angle 2 but angle 3 ngin salong equal ka 90 degree din nam dai. There I hope so fila sa tu hadu hang tu dakan mau ba mo yim shim la angle 1 but angle 4 inam thought dai ki nomor ba yinan kam dai ki yinan kam angle 2 but angle 3. Then since we already know ka jinkali ba angle 1 by angle 4 ngapani apis that pin so to okay. Then nila to angle 2 ba ka angle 3 ki long kom no. There dak ni plus ki atli ni 90 degree. Okay, that is ka angle ni dan kam ni. Okay, I hope so fila sa tu adon to if you make confused. Tingin po sa next question. That is ika number 10. Ika number 10 pat kalong kuno ka number 10. Tingin po ulit. Kung proof that the angle between the two tangents drawn from an external point to a circle is supplementary. यहाँ पे हम लोग यहाँ proof बाकी kita की angle between two tangents की angle between kita की आली tangent from an external point to a circle is supplementary to the angle subtended to by the line joining the points of contact at the center. The first and foremost kuno pinne ekani. Let us draw first mo. Ki eki bengitip mga sa pencil ipi kuno pencil tua. Ngitip ba kandon ka kandon ka circle. And kandon ki two tangents kalau ong pa atlik tangent to hada on to I hope so pila sa tuwa. I know a little bit hakadin pila abanya confused to intip the point kadon niya center o tekan ni gandon ito. Let's denote this as P, ni as A, ni as B, point of contact ni di radius ni di radius. Okay to I hope so pila so aron to tamta where only 90 degree. Yan ini 90 degree ngitip pa nakatiran 10.1. Kakabang ingi benthok ta mga shu batay sunay confused. Ko angom no ni ha prove baka ke angle between kita ki two tangents. Ke angle ka perform na ki ki atli tangent. Kini ki atli tangent ka from ka angle lang ni. Okay? Angles between two tangents means kani ka angle, that is angle P. Along kum no drawn from external point to a circle is supplementary. So, first and foremost, what do we know about supplementary? That is, ka supplementary ngitip lada nga draw, suppose nga draw uline hani, and nga divide yung uline into into two parts. Let's say mo, into two angles. And kani ka angle ka ba create lada nga pin pia ki nga draw atli ki angle nga pin pia ki mo, uni uline and nga cut yuki do uline. Okay? And kata ki angle ka ba create kini kan long 180 degree. Lada kadai ka create 180 degree. That means kani kala abande 120, kani kala abande tang 60 also. Tang ba kini atli ki angle lada ka sum jong ki lada ngi plus ki kini atli angle ka sum jong ki kan long 180 degree. Therefore ngala aban ong kilong kumno kilong supplementary kan mawin ma. That means angle 1 plus ka angle 2. Angle 1 plus angle 2 can equal kan 180 degree. Kan mawin ka sum if two angles, the sum of two angles is equal to 180 degree. Therefore ngilaban ong kilong kumno supplementary. Okay, I hope so class 2 don't if you make confused. Kung is supplementary to the angle. Ka supplement ni ka supplement that means ka angle you. Kan supplement means kani ka angle P, kan supplement niya no type ka means whatever it might be 120, kalaban ni 120, kalaban ni ka way sa ka angle mi what pede kan whatever it is. This isn't pit ang ni am ka ka type ba no subtended. Obviously kanina makining lahat ng pati kini. Oh, it could be kini atli also. We don't know tang ina puli ba ma. Don't be confused. Kung no subtended by the line segment joining the point of contact. Kung no subtended by uta line segment, that means ubakta na waypoint sa waypoint ka join ni join ka point of view contact at the center. Ujoin na ujoin na uno point of contact. What do we know about a point of contact? The only point of contact you joining the center. The center ka point of contact ka ang point of contact jong tangent ka ang point of contact jong ka circle kalaong jong I mean at the center kalaong pa tikano ka center jong ka center jong kani ka center jong whatever angle hang ni ka whatever angle ka kini ki atli ki angle kinong equal ka kinong equal ka 180 degree. So whatever angle ki create, maybe kadi kan kalaban kan silyang also whatever it is, tambah ladang apa si kini atli kan create kan 180 degree. Hopefully I hope so class 2 ikato kim kan mar. There's candidate go through candidate subtended kamot you ki pi mat pressure kan mabwa kinong pi masha ka subtended means kita ki pi ro am kinong kumno kita ki angle baki create pada am kanong kano 180 kanong supplementary lamo kanong turn in points of contact at the center. The hang to candidate then some of you might be confused. Point of contact no point of contact kan de umdero te point of contact. Unsa di point of contact ni ong taba kalau ong point of contact you ha ka center. The uno di center jeni udi o takada. Okay? Tamen tala dangi pe kan ka triangle. Kalau I mean dangi pe kan ka diagram. Kan ka kalau in the form of a quadrilateral. You not come mention triangle because you have to belong you supplementary to each other. That means angle P but plus ka angle QO can equal ka no 180 degree. Okay? There's something we know hangi. Can I say that menta? Itip ba ka given jung latip you baka angle A can equal ka angle B. Dinamde ka number into ka number 11 mo. Oh number 10. Sorry. The solution in I. Itip baka angle A can equal ka angle A angle B because both of them ka di ka 90 degree. Takatating latip ka filaban ong ka reason that is ka 10.1 ka theorem 10.1 mo. Taladang itip ba kini kitong 180 degree. So what do we know something yun tang mato on chipin AP na confused. What do we know in a quadrilateral? Because sum of a quadrilateral, that means nangishim ka angle A plus ka angle O plus ka angle B plus ka angle P. Kasi di ka no? Ito ba kasi di 180 or 360 degree ka sum jong ka. Dinam di? Tada ka di 360 ka sum jong ka. Therefore, can I say menta? Can I write it in a quadrilateral? Lateral. That is A over P A O B. That is ngitip you by angle A plus angle O plus angle B plus angle P equal ka no 360 degree. 360 degree. When menta angle A ngitip AM obviously ngitip nga lang ipisak makinaang kani 90 degree. Angle O I know no ka angle O tang patip. Kan mga angle O ngitip. Angle B ngitip that is 90 degree kaniro. Then I talk about then angle P ngitip AM we have one angle P also. That is 360. Okay. The 90 plus 90 lang 180. The angle O plus angle P equals to 360 degree. Then you're actually 180 minus 180. The 360 minus 180 lang no angle O plus angle P can equal no 180 degree. Take a din namday. Kilong am supplementary. Ang P sum. Sum means angle 1 plus angle 2 can equal no 180 degree. I told you here. Namday. Muat kalong am 180 degree. Therefore, ila proof. Dia kata ngidan kan proof. Kamdan kaman wat kanu kan ni tamang ngidan kan proof kata. Tingin ayo. Hence proved. Okay. I hope so class 2 don't know if you make confused. Very simple katole. Mo. I hope so because two concept. If it's two concept, if lab yang make concept, kanang very easy if you can calculate ya ka. Okay. Tingin na po isa ka next. That is ka number 11. Kung ano ka number 11 ni hanin ta. Kani ka number 11 am ka jenis stream bat kani. Bat kani ka number 8 mo. Okay. Kung prove that the parallelogram subscribing a circle is a rhombus. Kung prove ba kata ka parallelogram, kaba yu parallelogram kamun yu kan ma ba kini ki opposite ki opposite sides kinong parallel to each other ben mo kan ma. Kimnan kam kan nay ben ong ba kanong parallelogram kanong ka form of a rhombus, tang ba ki kin ma ba kini ki parallel ki balong parallel ki ba pi wi kinong kumno kin pi wi opposite each other. Ta. Ina draw siya. That is ka nitip ba kalan ka circle. Okay, kandan ka parallelogram in the form of a rhombus, kan mau. Ka circumscribe ka kan mau. Kalong ka rhombus kalong in the form of a diamond. Ka circumscribe ka circle, ka circumscribe means kan napo ka circle. Okay, ta. The same thing kung mangili kani, kinong you, niya proof pa de. Is you pa de niya proof ba ka de ka rhombus. There's something we know about a rhombus. What do we know a rhombus kalong no? All the sides ka rhombus ka same kay kan ka same ka swear. All the sides of a rhombus kilong no? All the sides of a rhombus are equal. If I can prove baka side jong kini ki rhombus, baro ka side jong kini ka rhombus kalong equal, therefore I can say amanta baka like therefore it is a rhombus. Let's denote this bangin I confused. That is A B C D. Okay? Dengan I kani P kani point of contact P Q R S. Mo ngina confused. Di kung pangi kanya ka tuhin ngini kan. That is ladangi hangni pada the only difference hangni dan kaman prove baka baka ni ka EB ka equal ka ka equal ka BC and ni ka CP sorry that is CU mo thon CD mo kani. CD hani ka D. Okay ni happen EU ni ha proof ba to prove EU kan mau. To prove AB equals to U, yaka BC equal yaka CD equal yaka AD. Yakini ngi proof la. Dang ila proof kini bikilong equal baro. Therefore, the only difference hang ni kadai kata. Hang tay ngi ongkom no katu ka number 8 ngi plus kan maam. Hang ni ping happen iba kadai karambas. That is all the sides are equal. Okay, there's something ong ifi kalong yasri mat katu na marbele ayu. We could do something regarding ikini. That is kum UE, UED U external point. UED UA. UED ngi tip ayu ba UD UA, UD U. Remember, ba UAD, UD UA kan ma UD tangent uto, full tangent ni, and UAS UD tangent, and USD UD tangent. Then there's something regarding utong initium, where we could say in UD from external point D initium A, DS equal UA DR. Okay, initium dia, DS equal U DR. And we dengan IP UAS and SA that one on SA equal to UA, UA, AP ma, AP. And we dem tahu B ma kat kum ke point B, that is P or BP. BP in thought A, jadi ma PB dan ni pelan thought. Okay, equal ke A, BQ. The next part there, BQ that is CQ. Kami ka side bit ngong same side kan mama ujuk tangent. UA CR equal UA CR. Tekan ni lah dong 1, 2, 3, 4. Ni lah dong kini ma equation. Dan you kan ni kat kum kat theorem ini tem. Theorem 10.2. The PCR pada wujud thought theorem 10.2, the thought no tangents from an external point are always equal gitu ma. Okay. Mentang ini aku no ini add ikini baro. Why will we add them? Nama begini dengan e relation between ini happen e ba UAB equal to UBC equal kata am dinam ding ini add ikini adding. Balingan sa ong AP batay ba adding 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 ni ham add ikini right lima. The left hand side kena iyo dengan isim kum ta left hand side equal ka right hand side. Balay kan lang kum ta kini ki left hand side kini equal ka ni right hand side. Na mga ong pingi tho no accordance kat kum o iyo nga tho dinam day. Ta. Balay tapet ba tahan. Left hand side kini ki di kini siya. That is UDS plus UA SA kan mga abi kay pish kamat kadang sa ong ip kilong kum chu i kum tho. Ashi tho kani mena kat tho siya kuman. CQ to uni bo uni. Remember kung mga KP right hand side you DR tingin siya mo DR pide pid ba mo DR baru CR ngin siya mo ngin ito lang hadyo pinay kumar dapat hang tay kanon sendan plus U and CR ada do AP baru P plus P kini at ni okay ta jaka jong kini nga to DS plus S ngin to DA kan equal M DA the U tangent hi plus U BC equal ka A. That is DC plus U AB. That is DC plus U AB. Dah. Teman tahang ye something kang nga naman thwa. Ngong ipikom no. Menta something about DA but UBC. UDA but UBC. Let's look. Uno tau DA. Ito ang ni DA. Dapat ini. Uno DA but uni UBC. Ki ongom no. DA but UBC. Ngitip baka dikit kan ya. It is a paragraph. To DA but UBC. Are they not you parallel to each other? If they are parallel to each other, therefore, kinong nakam jua. They will be the same. Dinam they. If they are equal, kin mao kala ong pangi baka dik parallelogram where itip ba UA kin mao nga takat thon ni khaman AU AD parallel ka A ka BC. If this is kanong jua, if they are parallel to kanong jua dinam they and UDC parallel no. Ya A B. Dinam they DC U AB. We know that. Dinam they. If they are parallel to each other, instead of writing DA, nalabin ong makilong twice. Dinam they. Something like that. Dinam they. DA but ueng ong AP, UAD na nimo, but UBC, nalabin ong atli, baki the plus ikilong no, parallel there. They are parallel, obviously they will be equal to each other. Isn't it? So that is the reason why in ong yun, nalabin twice DA and twice BC, whatever it is. BC equals to twice even though but in there. Same thing. That is DC parallel M AB. Therefore, kan long am kum jo kan here kum sharp here. Okay. Kan long equal M way. That is twice AB. Twice AB. Kan ba? Okay. Artly means 1 plus 1. Niche mo kan ta. Okay. Since they are both of them are parallel to each other. That is the reason. Remember ye kata ujuk lan. If they are parallel, therefore ngala you nga cross multiply ni siya niya. Is 2BC equals to AB into U into 2. Don't even cancel. Then sa you BC equal ya AB. Telada UBC u equal ya AB. UBC unema. UBC u equal ya A unu AB. Telada UAD u parallel UBC. and OAB parallel OCD. Therefore, lada OAB equal OBC. Obviously, OCD equal DA. Then therefore, ngila approved by this. Ngila ban ong yung mentak kung kati kadun AB equals to BC equals to CD equals to ED. Ngila approved here. Hence you is proved. I hope so. Plus two and two. People confused. Okay. This is so a concept on your people long very easy if you can calculate. Okay. So number 11. In second next, that is number 12. The number 12, but a triangle ABC is drawn to circumscribe a circle of radius 4 centimeters such that the segments BD and DC into which BC is divided by the point of contact D. Kaomno are lengths 8 cm and 6 cm respectively. Find the sides AB and AC. To kaomno kan ka triangle to circumscribe the A, circumscribe the circle po. Means kan po circle. To ina draw siya mo yan sa puli binya abhay ito if not confused. And a circle ka circumscribe ha kan po ma. That is how to circle. And it doesn't look like a circle. Tama da pia draw ba kan sa one ma. Kaom ka triangle ikani triangle A B C. Okay, the way on point of contact day niya, then I can D, E, F mo point of contact. Okay, the kalau I ka diagram ni siya hingi, ensure I ka think pa dito bagi na confused. So ang you would send to o niya mo kan dan ba ikatate. The first and foremost support bagi pa niya tingin na puli ba. Kung you of a circle of radius 4 cm kanan o radius, that means from here to here the radius. We could draw it anywhere. Okay, nga naman draw hang day hang turo the radius hi, ni 4 cm. And kung mo de hang ni ba such that the segments BD. So unong BD, uno segment BD, and o segment U DC into which BC is divided by the point of contact D. The in simple term kamot U hanya ba uni u DM open pia e uni u BC into two parts. That is not equal parts into two parts, but that is UCD but UBD. Where we already know can check my rule that is BC equals to U CD plus BD. There that is the thing honey. Tikila no but UBD ude kat no UBD jungi ude pra and UCD jungi ude 6 centimeter. Okay. Kalau pa kung no find the sides U A B but A C kalau pa. The first thing first honey kum no ngin solve ikani. How will we solve this equation tingin na ngin join siya mo bangin na confused. Let's join unya balay ngan join uni kamya to finishes to e bangin na confused ma tarang ipet. Is this an external point, isn't it? Where if this is an external point, therefore the points are you tangents from external points are equal. Dalada OCD ude 6 CE undi kano CE undi 6. Dalada OBD ude 8 unir undi UBF undi kano 8. So what about this? Kini atling imtip. Tementa ka ong no iha buat ka side you AC but ka AB. Tementa lada di ba nga tip ikini ki atali kansok na kamsok nga. There's something we know. The larang imtip ikini we can let this as X. Can you as X? Na marabala you because ki you tangents to external points are equal. They where ni laban ong hang ni. The first and foremost ni tho shi ay ibang itip mo. They ka ek reason kum no ginwa ang sa batay pi. AE equal ka A AF nitip equal ka A X mo centimeter and nitip bo A CD equal to CE CD equal to CE equal ka no 6 centimeter and also BD OBF BD equal to OBF that is equals to 8 centimeter. Then remember hapol pa ni calculate ikayo whenever ni calculate yaki sides am kin mabet ni use ka heroines formula which fila ble apo ka class 10. I know but some of you fila eklet tangan spini efi kum no fin calculate ta ka formula ni efi ta ka formula kum no kin mabet whenever ni calculate ka side ni use ka whenever no ka side ka it's based on the side of a triangle and calculate bit ka and calculate bit ka heroines formula and beling join ni kinipin something hangita ladanga shimenta lada can I take ladanga laban proof ni menta tamen ladanga join ni kani ngi em kapya mi kini ka triangle kapya kum no that is kani ka we ka triangle ka form and another triangle ka form hangni and kani ka we ka triangle dinam dai takadang open pya ko ni so that means suk shibet tanga pin i bhai pikuno sha menta hangni tip ba OA we could take OA, we could take AC. O AC yung ngitip ka no. Ngidang kami to AC ba OA? Yung AB, dinam day. Ngitip ba AB equal to ka no? 8 plus, that is AF plus BF, dinam day. AF plus U, BF, dinam day. That is equal to ka no? EF yung di X, and BF yung di 8. The OAB yung mo di ka no? Or AB yung di 8 plus X. Dangin sukban wat, nakadangin to. and u AC jungi don kamo u AC jungi equal to kat no hadir uni udai AC jungi u AC jungi that is 6 plus x. Okay, and way u B C jungi undai 6 plus 8 which is equal to kat no equals to 14 centimeter. Okay, take it out lightly. I hope so. Plus 2 ikini. Okay. Taman tahang ni ngok nge pick no. Whenever you don't come buat ika ka formula, whenever you don't come buat ika side, ni use ika kan mau ika heroines formula. Heroines formula. Dah ke heroines formula. Heroines formula. Kita pe ka heroines formula. Ka formula so ka heroine ka dekam no. Area equals to root over that is S minus A. Okay, S minus B, but S minus C. Tapi ang ni S kamu you to A the class to kide kini, kide nam de kito. Okay, what about new S pada? New S udah itu new S pun mo. S kamu you semi perimeter. Tahu dah semi perimeter kamu you sah. Tapi dibentuk sah kamu you perimeter. Perimeter kamu you ngok ngi pi ko ngok ngi pi menang lah. Batai pi ko introduction dulu. Perimeter kamu you kum circumference. Kamu you kamu ka kini sides kin tambah ka kasam jong kini sides kasam komod yun lalafi plus ka AC plus ka BC plus ka BD kata ka dai ka men ka total sides ka dekat no. Okay, suppose kan ada 2 2 2. Okay, let's just assume temot ka perimeter jong kan dekat no ka jong kan ka triangle ABC perimeter jong kan triangle ABCD kan dai ABC kan dekat no kan dai 6 ada 2 2 2 dai kata ka jong perimeter habang semi pada kamot you kamot shiteng temot you mod in shimi ki side that is ikini ki side baro in divide to a that is dari 2 to 2 dari 6 in divide to a dau 2 semi perimeter pada kadai kamot no ongi pimentan ya buat s kamot semi perimeter that is equals to a plus b plus c divided by u by 2. I hope so class to around to be confused. Okay, when tahang ni kumno pin ongi ka a. That is, ni A kamut EU, in simple term, kamut AB. That's AB plus AC plus BC. Katukan. A kidiki sides kini. A, B, C kidiki sides. Was you confused? Nga kam to AB because kan sa jrong ham. Takadika formula kum ta takada. Where A, B, C kidiki side. And US kidiki semi perimeter. Taman tahang ni Orang fi hapor bengidan kamu buat dikani ni hak buat dikani ni hak buat through heroines formula that means ngidan kami ka side that is AC but AB dinam dai tong ni calculate cuy kata so let's find this out where ABC ngitip dekat no ni ada buat mentan uni di A uni di B uni di C okay u A jungi dekat no man u jungi di 8 plus X plus U hadian 6 plus X since beri plus dari I bracket uni later ni di minus pihak I bracket ma and 14 ni ma by 2. Ini plus ikini. Dikini kan long kat no kan 28 plus u 28 plus 2x divided by 2. Then deh where nila aman net something ni nila macam u sim common. U2 long common in between them. Where 2u 2 wala 2 4 8 plus 2u 2 ala sebab sang x divided by 2. Bangina akan cancel kum tu. Bangina akan cancel tu denominator 14 plus x mod. Mod ke semi perimeter jungi mod us jungi dekat no. Semi perimeter jungi de 14 plus x. Haja ka jung u a us ni la ambo na. Ni find tika area jungi. Area equals to kat no mod. You can to root over. That is 14 plus x. Da kan ma be iki bracket mo wajue bakla iki bracket mo thoa. 14 plus x kan mau minus u minus a dai. Minus a jungi dekat no. Dai 8 plus x dengan I have bracket nama udan minus ni have wengi ki saya ni I bracket jong ni I ada upa pair mo if not confused and then day 8 plus x dengan I bracket udan I biang tu utu di formula tak ada di into dengan I biang utu bahek kum tu and day biang 14 plus x minus dengan I biang bracket ubi dekat no ubi ni 6 plus x okay I hope you hear me aku marah tu and hang ni dekat no 14 plus x minus u minus 14. Tingin na thought direct 14 bit nila because udi plus into minus to minus hi takada. Okay. As thought into I hope so. Tingin na calculate kani. Let's remove all this so that bingin na confused. The 14 plus x tingin bo ba ngin na plus. Tingin na weng shaky bracket bingin na confused. That is only long 14 plus x bit shwa. Minus into plus long u long minus 8. Minus plus long minus x. Then day ton na bracket uto shijaka. Okay, that is only along 14 plus x. Okay, the minus and plus along minus 6, minus and plus along minus x. Okay, that is only along 14 minus x. Well, only di siya nga alaban minus ni plus into minus long you only di plus sorry plus into minus long minus that is 0 to sa x bitang ni. Okay, alaban kenya turo. The whatever fi song to the pi kumar also pila alaban ken si jaka shishilan. Only along 14 plus x. Then in la you ebu uni bu uni la. X ni la cancel uni bu uni cancel plus into minus long minus. The 14 minus 8 sa no 14 minus 8 sa 6 then de uni plus ni minus kano 14 plus u long p plus 8 then yang bakal I hope so 14 plus 8 long no long 6 in hot 6 hang I have bracket since x plus x are cancel then 14 u uni bu uni in cancel minus plus into minus long minus 14 minus 6 sa no 14 minus 6 sa 8 okay ni sa x. Okay, begin multiply kini beri plus ni siya hang tobel begin nak kumar. That is 14 plus x. Since kini multiply baru kot tingilaan multiply no 68 akan no 48. 48 into x long you 48x dengan I ha bracket banginan bikin long multiply. Kalau multiply kini 48 u 48x. 48 plus x boleh tak mah. Dia mentang nilai yo ke nilai yo ke area means Lidang ilala yo ke area. Menta the thing is that pada pidun kami ke site dinam de. Tidak ada yo ke area menta. How will you find pada menta bilang? Kum nongan wadi kini menta. How is this? Kum no ma dapat menta. Menta also pin calculate kani also there is another method mo. Method ikut tapi la use. Ka method you where nila abang menta. Nila abang chim you kum ong pi menek create them way r lightly triangle. Dinam de. Tingila abang triangle you AOC. Angle COB and BOC whatever AOB gitu atli itu baru mah insim ini thua itu ami mana confused that is insim in triangle EU balengan sepen AP mah bin sutu ba AOC tangin use ka ipa depin ong hangi habang insim triangle what do we know about formula of a triangle itu ba 1 by 2 equals to into base into height area of a triangle kalau tam the where mentahang ni kanu kan ni ka base ni kan ni obviously kan ni PM what about OA ka height pada height tu ni radius ada kan mau bilang perpendicular if this is perpendicular that is nak itu theorem 10.1 udah perpendicular tela dah udah height hi perpendicular dinam dai that is tu ngila yo where mentang la lam bu ya katukan that is ngin sima you that is equals to 1 by 2 into base kat kum AOC ka base ka dekat no kat kum AOC ka base ngi ka dai AC mama AC into you mod u height jeng dai u ni height jeng ni laban dua ni OE laban thua where ka height tinggi ka kan ma perpendicular tinggal atap di radius ngila ang pa ka jeng kili dekat no AC ngitip u AC jeng ngila atap that is 6 plus x dengan I have bracket mo since bu di multiply tak ada and u di plus hani I mean so sorry then OE jeng dekat no di 4 tu uni bu uni ngala ban cancel to 1 at 2 to 2 that is equal to 1 at 2 dengan multiply nak sebenarnya ni to 6 at 12 plus 2x means AOC ni lah yo ada dekat no ka area zong ka that is 12 plus 2x dong ini shimi kini barokat temen tahang ni we could take another beleng ong ye pingin in what artly beleng in what 2 times na mar bahang ni if we leave it just like this you don't come and when you to root you don't come and what you x obviously you don't come ka side thing you don't come you x if nila yo x kalau asok ini banyak calculate ni din de takadang ni shim kini ki triangle bele yo lada ngan spin iba happy to ngin ken shama ko we bangin na confused that is triangle e next pada AOB kan mau that is 1 by 2 apa we calculate pet sebenarnya ka diagram that is ngin shim way o b zangi de AB into u O F kan mau o izungi height jing that is the radius into AB hani dekat no AB hani ada what that's 8 plus x and I have bracket remember bet since udun plus takadaw into 4 to conjugate ni root to 2 then can be to 1 at 2 to 4 IU to 8 akan no 16 plus 2x tinggal saka next part kita naik telinga in triangle EU triangle BOC that is 1 into 2 into ABOA OOD jengi OOD sorry BC jengi udah OU ka base into height day OD okay 1 by 2 into base jengi dekat no BC jengi day 14 into OD into 4 ini 2 7 4 akan no 7 4 24 centimeter okay teman tala dangila abang wak ni Therefore, kani kan create kini barok kishna na kay. Kimi na kani ka triangle bahe din nam day. Kimi kini barok ka. So can I not plus them? Ngalaban ang area of triangle ABC equals to kano. That is triangle EU. That is ikatay triangle AOC plus triangle AOB plus triangle BOC. Din nam day. Tingin laban to you 12 plus 2x. Then I have bracket more. Then I have bracket only simply plus 16 plus 2x plus 24. Ini plus na kini bangla. Okay, the 16 plus 16 plus 24 comes up. 16 plus 24 long kat no long 40, 50, 52. Okay, akan bakalam, I hope so. Oh, sorry. Okay, okay. Ngin kin ba? Banat bakalam, did I make a mistake somewhere? No. 16 plus 12 long kat no, 16 plus 12 long. But tingin I can bang and baklama kasi can. Tingin can 10 ni long 12 or 12 ding ang ipi. Okay, oh ni 2. Shame to ni 2 ma. 2 3 4 5 52. Kade ka answer jung ni ma. Ta ka 52 ni la yo. Okay kade. Ta. Teman tala da kanina di 52. We could calculate here. That is nearly 52. Which one? Akan bakla AM, I hope so. This is 24, okay. Teman tadi 52 plus 4x. Then 52 plus 4x. 2x plus 2x long 4x. Then the answer is ngila. Yo. Teman ta balay ngong ngipingi ken atli. Ni siya tang nakawing ngila adap AM. Namar bangi dan kami yaki A, we need the sides. Then therefore kini tika namlong tika side. Tika namlong am ka answer ngi. Nadang itip ik area wala ni don kami to x kat no bang itip ik sides. Therefore can I not say bara nga shimi kani ka area jong kani bahe ikani ka triangle bahe but nan shimi kani ka triangle ka brang kan kini baro bermta will they not be equal to each other? Obviously they will be equal to each other namar bale ki dekhi ju hi am dinam jai the area of triangle in shim area of triangle in shim tumngi shimi ka ko bahe bigger dan kani ka barat na ni ka ju ingin thwa triangle fit thwa amne triangle area of triangle ni thwa ni ham thwa dai tingin sim area of triangle but area of triangle triangle kata ABC kini bagi nas plus mentan nila ban ai kani equation 1 ani I mean equation 2 kani kata ko equation 1 the from 1 and 2 since both of them are equal tingin ya tip kani kami root over that is x plus 14 into 48x equal to kano area of ABC day kate 52 plus 4x. Taman tahang ni priong finek kuno. Whenever there is a root, ngos ang kuno pi bingin laban when you ti root, ni dan kaman when you root ban mi ka answer din day. Ni hab lek kuno, ni hab squaring. Tingin squaring both sides. Squaring you both sides. Squaring both sides ngin kuno squaring both sides that is in square ya ki brought 5. The x plus 14, 48 next thing in square equals to 52 plus 4x then the square. Okay, I hope so class 2 around if you make confused. The where mentahang niya mina calculate no ma. Oh, okay. Did I make a mistake? Yes. Nga bakla ha area niya. Did I make a mistake anywhere ham niya? Check mo to. Oh, so sorry. Nga bakla timetable. 7 4 akat no 28 ma. So sorry. Hani di 28. Kadang ang umpling. Ang subang bakla. Hani kan mi 56 ka sa jungi. So ni 56. Okay. I hope so. Nga bakla tang timetable. So sorry. 7 6 are 24. 7 4 are 28. Okay. Never mind. Okay. Teman tayo na square. Uni root and cancel. That is unkala kat no hang niya. Unkala x plus 14. And then 48x. Tingila will multiply not isha. And union color root where we can take common in between them so that we can come and shorten kazing klingi ring quad root. Okay. Tanginishim common in between them do a 4. 4 long common in between them day. The 4 you banyo 56. 4 you can mau for 1 11 can come ta if you confused. Tingina 1 and 4 16. Okay, plus ux 4 ara shaba ux sa 4 can I square come to. Okay, I hope so class 2 around to where mentang ya laban square no tang uni bana shabar bangin sok and filaban multiply no yaki niru or filaban no filaban e sharu kalba pismo to ma 48x. Okay, there uni ne am no ip in square no 16 and kalahang ni into 14 plus x u square tang U2 square. Okay, tementah hang ni dapat uni bu uni jenong nom kum jo. Obviously ki jenong kum jo. Ki I mean di long kum jo ki they are the same. The way ngala benda no uni sini that means ni 48x divided by 16 equals to 14 plus x uju hi jo thok rokom thok manga ma. Di uju hi. Tu uni di square ma uni. Temur udun atli. Tengah da pom uni unsa asa way din nandai. Unsa asa way ta u uni 16 na amen pom u 48 yes. 16 u 16 3 a 48 kan mama. 16 1 16 16 3 a 48. Dan kalau ayu ni 3x equals to kat no 14 plus x unsa asang away. Ula ada pom away. The way ngila benda no x pay. Ini kala 3x minus x equals to 14. Okay, teman kena ni banyak confused. Okay. Tahan ya, kena nomor tan ya. Ikan kala 2x equals to kat no equals to 14. That is x equals to 14 divided by 2 to 1 2 to 7 are 14. X ang hindi ka no? 7. Teman-teman, ngayon kami ka site. Di nanday, ngayon kami ka site iyo. Kung bang idap kinimentan, ngayon kami ka site. Ngayon kami ka site iyo. AB, di nanday, but UAC. UBC lang yung kami hira. AB but AC lang. Ini sini kita atli, ni nak bentuk no. AB equals to kat no AB ni nak buat mentan. AB sini, kita dapat cakap. That's 8 plus x. 8 plus x. And UAC jungi dekat no 6 plus x. Jadi kita hit ni bentan. Therefore, ni lah iyo. Tak ada, would you confuse ma? 8 plus 7 no kat no 8 plus 7 no 15. The 6 plus 7 no 30. Semua ni lah iyo kita atli. Side. Therefore, the side, you know, AB and EC, they get 15 but 30. I hope so. If you make kumar into, don't mind. Ngana bakla hang ni mene, pag banga multiply hang ni. Ni 7 4 at 28. Mo today, bisa ngasih bakla ngala ong mene, oh hey, ngala bakla ngana check, check bah. Okay. The thing piru pila make ikini simple mistakes. Okay, tada ada check bah apa calculate. Okay. Ta hang tu yin paisa ka next. I hope so class 2 eka tu tingin paisa ka next question. That is ika number ayu, ya ka number 13. Okay, I know some of you ang kumno kanika number 12 ka kam e number baka jrong hadeng ni dan mon many formulas bangin kan ma. Ngong pila da pilong thoro but the book na pila long thoro na do class 9 pila so ini ki heroines formula e te kan long very easy fi pin calculate e kan ma. Okay, they just need to go back to your basics then only pin sa so to iki ki baro. The number 13 pa ko ang kumno ini. Ko ang prove that opposite sides of a quadrilateral. Ko ang no you have prove ba kita ki opposite sides it means ko way ba pai ko way. Kilong kumno kilong mo sides of a quadrilateral subscribing a circle. Tek badan ke subscribe means badan ka circle apa? Ko ang no subtend supplementary angles at the center of the circle. Ko ang no ki subtend iyo supplementary. That means lada maybe kadang kita ako mangi apurish khmat kan mana mo ngi pikum no means kata ko ke angle ba phaisa kata ko ke angle subtend kinong kum no kin ki ba face each other kinong kum no kin kala kin dan 180 degree. Okay? To kum ni proof ya kani. Hang ni simple term ni proof ke A ba. So let's draw first ma bangin not confused. Okay. So ni draw shot number 30. So ni draw ita ka iyo. In draw ita ka iyo dan ke quadrilateral. It could be any shape la ban draw da ka iyo mile so quadrilateral tu ma ko. Four sided figure kan ma. Dia penting ko ma ni kan ma ben. Dia belong ko ni. Okay. Here we can denote this as A, B, C, D. Okay, thì cái này là bạn ai cutting cái này rồi. Là bạn ai cutting nội hàng này, nhìn ai cutting pen không? A, B, C, D, E, nhìn ai nó. E, okay, nhìn ai nó hàng F, G, H. Nhìn ai cũng tốt mà, bạn nhìn ai confused. Tao would center you, kan mau center. Tekani ko ang kumno, ni have prove ba kita ki opposite sides of a quadrilateral. Opposite sides mean kini at least side. Kilong kumno of a quadrilateral subscribing a circle. Ki subtend supplementary angles at the center of the circle. Subtend supplementary angle at the center of the circle. Then let's say there is ngan draw a point joining. That is the radius. Kini kita mo, kini radius ngan draw kini point. Kini line I mean. The kong no bala da draw m that means ki a ba kini ki maybe kani ka angle kan equal kani ka angle kan equal kani ka angle kan equal kan de equal I mean kin long no ka samjuki kan 180 that means da ngashi mi kini ki atli that means kani ki atli ka samjuki kan no 180 kamut kumta okay kan equal exactly kan ma ba ka samjuki kan no 180 degree remember ya kata okay don't be confused the where ham ngi la ban nong no okay the kan wang in tho you kan ngi la construct element tan show bang in join la join you a la join you ni o e o g o f o h the kan ma opinion tho ba ikni okay don't ever forget given to prove you ba that is ka angle you in simple term ngi la ban nong tong ngi draw sa way ru ani in join you ni ro okay you're not confused supplementary tama nga shimi kani ka triangle kanam long kani ka triangle it's not a triangle takadang os ongi pi what you shimi ka tuma hangni ka mod iyo ladang la ban proof baka triangle a o d ka equal ka a triangle b o c not equal I mean supplementary ka triangle b o c that means kinong kom no that is ngi shim kini arti triangle kinong kam no kinong 180 degree tara pit ba mani ngi shimi kani kam de ka triangle okay tanga shpin i pde ka side ba fin song tho okay I hope so filas toron to the menta hang mi hapol ban shimi kani am kin mi bon ha dinam dai if I can prove at least one of them obviously I have proof them the first and foremost kum no sure ban shit proof kani ong kum no phi ladang ila ban prove ba ki ai ki side sum ki kilang congruent therefore ki angles they obviously kilang kum no they will be equal they will be congruent to each other dinam dai therefore ngala am shimi you ila am shim la katakan tingin shim ki you triangle you tingin shim triangle ngila am shim triangle a O E dengan sim siti baret bangin nak confuse mang nim sim ka bahe sen he sim siti baret adang ina an prove ka triangle you A O E ka equal ka triangle A O H therefore tingala kini therefore the rest of them will be the same only them day adang ala i bakilang ko no congruent to each other kini arti triangle bangin sim one the answer jung ni sang ha proof ka a kan ma to prove ka a kan ma di ban thoi kan ni di ban prove ba ka angle U A O AOD equal I mean plus sorry BOC equal no 180 degree that means they are supplementary okay an angle D or COD no COD plus angle AOB equal no 180 degree that means they are supplementary if at least I can prove one of them the same thing I'll have for the other one okay dah mentang inishim iyo inishim ka way ka triangle kumong ifi the kan talk construction fi draw ka a fi join ami kitu ki lines ka talk mai ka construction prove ka a dah prove ba tang ina ban prove ba ka a in triangle iyo AOE kitma AOE and triangle iyo AOH okay dah nangi pa ikini ka triangle AOE so let's look for triangle AOE AOH. Something is common in between them. Then they that is AO. OA la nekla banang mo. OA equals to OA. Kili bro of them. Both of them kilang kum no. OA equals to OA. Kilang kum no kini atli ki common for them. Then they and menta OE equal nam OH. Nama kidi ki A ki radius obviously. OE. Kadang ko ka join mene. Beli nga join kum ta. Nga join nama bigi ki A ki radius. Dakan ma ban of construction. OE equals to OH. Kidi ki A radius. Okay, and menta ka A then, mentang idun kam at least ka way de ka side. Ka A ka side to the next bangilaban shim. That is the ngipit ba kung mga nasyulit kidi kidyo same thingy. Isn't this an external point A? And ngitip you tangents from external point kilang kom no equal that is AE equals to AH nila am na ta. AE equal ka A AH because belay theorem 10.2. The thought of my PCI would talk theorem 10.2 that is tangents from external points are equal. Okay, the since we proof from here, therefore allow on the triangle AOE called congruent ka triangle EU AOH. Then they aren't they? If they are congruent to each other, therefore the angle that is the angle AOH kanong congruent kanong equal na ka angle AOE yes kanong equal ka angle AOE okay tekan if on you by side congruency can you by CT okay corresponding points of you kan mama kini what you create mo corresponding points of you kan mau ki A kim der similar ki A kini ka bangile mentan ki congruent triangles kan mama okay the corresponding points of congruent triangles are equal okay the mentan na ila ang proof ni menta kom ni then we could take the same thing that is similar ling ila ban ong kom no similar ling ila ban ong but if they are equal that means ang issue ka triangle DOE, FOD, clap. The thought my gitu. Can equal them ki side dong kiru. That is side angle ini laban ong. EOD can equal them ke angle DOF. DOE can equal them ke angle DOF. Obviously kalong where ngi laban ong kan ni as angle 1, kan ni as angle 2. The thought mo ni po na. Kuma kan ni angle 3, kan ni angle 4. But not DOE but DOF. Okay. The hadian pin ong iu kan iru by CPCT same thing. Okay. Similarly. And menta pila ban ong biang menta ke A, that is kani menta. Inang syem FOC equal ke angle U, COG ke jui angle pila ban ong no kani angle 5 kani angle 6. Since bangina kenya po bangin sok. Okay. To. Menta hang ni what else ngin syem COG ngadap syem, that means kani next ma. GOB angle GOB equal ke angle U, BOH. Denam day. Oh sorry. That means angle 7 equals to angle 8. Similarly, kini baro. So therefore, what do we know about a quadrilateral? We know something about a quadrilateral. Hence, if we need to prove bakini kilong supplementary to each other, if they are supplementary to each other, we know something about a quadrilateral. That is, ki angles jong ki quadrilateral, all the angles of a quadrilateral kam no, ka sum jong ki angles jong kani quadrilateral kadikat no, with nitip ba kadikat no. They 360 degree. Therefore, the ngashimi kini ki angle bar or angle 1 plus angle 2, angle 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And no equal to 360 degree. Obviously, they got also if you 7, 8 kuntu pinai kumarma. Then now, nilaban ong EU. Angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle EU 3 plus angle 4 plus angle 5 plus angle 6 plus angle EU 7 plus angle 8. Can equal to 360 degree. Obviously, can equal to 360 degree. Then where we could write in place of what? In place of 1, since 1 is equal to angle 2. If both of them are equal, then the angle also it's more than another. They can only use twice no. That is twice angle 1 ngalaban ong din day. Hangni ngalaban am tam kini atali. Since both of them kilong equally we wing at the proof shakmat din day. Ngalaban ong you twice angle u angle 4. Kani twice angle u 5 ni angle 6 whatever if laban tho. Okay? Kani long twice angle u. Oh, sorry. Twice angle U, 7 flaban om ta equal to 360 degree. Okay, when you laban shim U in between all of them, you laban shim common do 2. Maging ira astinum la. That is angle 1 plus angle 4 plus angle U, 5 plus angle 7 equals to 360 degree. Then ira astikan ong U, angle 1 plus angle 4 plus angle 5 plus angle 7 equals to 360 degree divided by U divided by 2. Tekan long am angle 1 plus angle 4 plus angle 5 plus angle 7 equal to kano 180 degree. Then if this is equal to 180 degree, to nginipit hangni menta. Nishimik A, we already know hangni one nishimik angle A you can take one of them. Nishimik A, ilaban taban ong ka AO AOD angle ka to ang finger don kam plus ka angle BOC kan long nam equal like a 180 degree na marbala you angle AOB kano tongin sim so angle AOE kano angle AOE kaday ni IS AOE ni IS 1 mo long uni 1 then the angle 1 AOE kanya AOE sorry kani IS 2 ni IS 1 ni ka ni I 3 4 5 6 7 8 dapat kaniya pa kani kilong equal if these are equal menta that is can I say menta ba Katkom ka AOD, that is angle 2 plus angle 3 and angle U or plus angle 7 and angle 6 can equal ni M ka A 180 degree. Obviously, naman pa yung proof te. Na ong AP hajakazong ka A, hajakazong ka 2 alang mangit hono ka 3 alang kum tate. Okay, so 2M kilong equal to each other. Obviously, kilong ka juhi M same thing only. Don't be confused mo, you confused. O pila ban sim na kum ni pinay confused means baka 1 baka 2 ni ong bakilong equal M. Pinsim angle U. That is triangle EU pinchim 1 and 2. Kan mamo ang IP that is kaniya kan equal kaniya. Dinam day kan side. That is angle 1 lada ka equal ka angle 2. Since all of them are equal to 180, that is nginchim angle 1 that is angle AOD plus angle BOC. Kani nginchim kanimo. AOD plus angle BOC kan long equal M ko 180 degree since kinada proof ha. Okay, was you confused since bingila ang angle 1 ka equal ka angle 2, angle 4 ka equal ka angle 3. Therefore, dingi plus kini kanong equal ka 180 degree. And baling ang IP, was you confused when ang kumuta kalong kumta. Namar ba kini kilong kum ngishim am iwi triangle barat kum tungi pia ami kini u6 ba u7 ngila ong me pi ba u5 ba u6 kilong equal tadang asyam tang u5 ru kamun kumjo hi therefore that is the thing the what you confused okay I hope to class 2 around to therefore ngila abon ong ayu answer jungi ka dibele kino ngila abon ong minta baka triangle ino ngila abon ong minta baka angle mo ngidam kam so sorry angle AOD plus ka angle BOC ni pila macam kanu ka angle ka ba piso thua 180 degree ngila ong yu kalong 180 degree hence proved okay ngiran kam ba pi ba kilong supplementary therefore ngila ba pi kilong supplementary ka han ngila pan mentan okay there this is the thing I hope so you confused into it's a very simple sum kalong straight to the point right takada ka kam so okay there ngila apo siya ka bakot jong kini ki exercise that is the exercise 10 exercise 10.2 jong ka chapter 10 and can select pa ikan expert that is the key examples jong kani ka chapter 10 akan expert ka video and ala pisto na ikan ka video anong click like share comment like and subscribe and click and press the bell icon but na miss ikan ki updates ada nga post ikan ki videos ki batum ko bless you bon